can find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need if you need to fill it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need if you need to fill it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug. Don't try to act like you don't know.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Washington Commanders and the home team.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go here in Rio. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Yeah, here we go.
What up? I'm in a fantasy with a couple of my homeboys.
Prescott here from the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yep. That's crazy. Let's see.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff.
That was great blocking. Nah, but I was saying I was on Fort earlier.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for
But I ain't see anybody on.
in the playbook.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
How's that? Is that better?
Here's another carry for Barkley.
That is great defense by the computer.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground,
Great defense by the computer.
largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Yeah, I just got to be in the mood to play for it. I don't really be in the mood, and I don't be on that often anymore.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
I wouldn't say I like this over 2K. It's just,
Dak now from the gun.
see you, baby.
Downfield.
It's just what I'm in the mood for currently.
Their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Yeah, I'm usually switching between this. I just caught FIFA, so I'll play a game of FIFA. Couple games of FIFA here and there. But I mainly be on this and Crimson Desert. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Washington. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner.
Not you playing soccer. Yeah, I'm a sports fan.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time.
I play all different types of sports.
Amazing essays you wrote at Cal. That start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Speaking of sports, 8 and 10, 8 and 10. All right, I got y'all. I got y'all next time.
And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
If I do get on, I usually don't get on until like 9 p.m. But I got y'all. I know y'all some aunties.
All right, they're out and set.
I know y'all
Here we
some
go,
aunties.
first
Y'all
and
go
10.
to sleep early.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
Shit, we all got work in the morning.
79 Broncos.
Here's Willis to the air.
Oh, what the hell was that?
Game winds up incomplete. This
Shit, I
one
got
misses
work in the
tight
morning
end.
too.
And that'll bring up second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nah, I feel that. I feel that.
Certainly won't help.
That game is on right now. If I'm not mistaken. Let's see where
For the
Braun and
incompletion,
Bronny
second and
doing.
10, still from the
Let's
30.
seed.
Ready. 65 ready.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's out to the 37.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL.
Yo,
every
why?
time.
What type of
Nice
question
play,
is that?
solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the back.
Nah, not anymore.
Short yardage situation here. It's 32.
Not anymore.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Let go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2.
Oh shit.
Headed out right. And he's able to move past
Damn, Cammy throw me off asking me these life
Give
questions.
him 8 yards on the
I gotta lock in.
and that is good for a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room.
Yeah, I'll try to hook you up with my guy.
Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Bronco 80. 19 tight.
Thrown on first down. Willis.
Gonna do it.
Chased out to his right. He's keeping it again.
Bro, who is his quarterback?
Right before he gets
Who is Malik Willis?
They get 22 out of that play. And that gives him a first down.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you hip next time. Next time I'm on, I'm gonna get you hip.
Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to the action in just a moment.
Yeah, I play with Millie every now and again.
Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL.
I'm a little rusty too. I haven't played all week.
Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Lewis in the pistol. That's caught. Keenan Allen. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Gain of 15
Fort.
there.
Yeah, I ran with Millie last week.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine.
It was Millie and Bank. I played like 2 games and then I had to go.
This throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
70.
Working inside the red zone. Complete right side to Washington. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Shit, we got one dub, and then we came in like third place the second game. But yeah, it definitely is sweaty. Shit, at this point, Millie's definitely sweaty in that game now. So he really be carrying shit.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
60 Vikings, 60 Eagles, 60.
Working from the gun. It's Willis.
Oh.
Out of the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is
Yeah, I'm hip. You know
Teams
for running.
spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Has him on the quick hitter. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Trying for it, it's Elliott.
No sir, no siree,
They went for it on their opening
no
series.
siree.
So that's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley.
Damn.
And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
I gotta get y'all squabbles up. And you gotta help. Instead of running, you gotta help.
7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Dak to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
All right. Let's see.
What he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Washington.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Don't go anywhere. More from Rio coming right up.
All right, Cammy.
So a new
Take it
set of
easy. Have a good
downs. Here we
night.
go.
I'll
1st
catch
and 10.
y'all later. Catch you later.
And off headed right, Barkley. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Shit on fucking run game.
Was hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun is Prescott. Dumps it off to Barkley, complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. 1st down now, ball at the 33. First down, here's Dak.
Oh, piece of shit.
It's intercepted. David Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dragons get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Fuck.
Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
70, 70. Like it.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for.
Damn.
It will lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Willis now. Flush down out to his left. He's running with it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Down. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Cardinal, 70 Lions, 19 Tiger, 19 Panther 60, Panther 60, Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down.
Take your 3, buddy.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
60 by 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. Forced out to his right. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let go.
And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Bronco 80. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Catch is made in close. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Dragons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10. Here's Prescott. It's a screen to Barkley. And he'll get it up to
Fucking
the 44.
block.
Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Hits his running back. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Prescott will look to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Well, for more than a couple of first downs away, it is second and quite a bit after that sack. Prescott here from the gun. Getting out to his left. And he's brought down at the line. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. All right, back to the ground game here. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here's the final play of our first half. They'll run for it with Barkley. Oh, the football's loose. And it's recovered by the offense. But Brock gets fourth down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Willis to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And now it's second down.
This defense defense, yeah, this defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A pickup of 17, and that gives him the first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
60 Vices, 60 Vices. Warriors 70.
Willis finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that means first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cougar 19. Ready, right?
To throw, here's Willis. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Street. Let go.
Here's Willis. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. On the move into the red zone. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to bring up first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Here we go. Viking 18.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
18 Cardinal.
Throwing is Willis. He's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And this is going to go as a game of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Caught by Washington, left side. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
There's the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's a razor-thin margin separating these teams. The difference of just a single point as we begin the 4th.
On the double.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Ready?
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Back. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer.
Willis looking to throw. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Dragons take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That's complete to St. Brown outright. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Another throw for Prescott. And this one is launched downfield. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined looking drive. It is not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Well, that right there, a very important two-point conversion. Brock, their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, it's certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? Hot, hot.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Get it. Viking 18. Steady.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away 2nd down. A very tough 3rd down play here.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
It's the 2-minute warning from Rio. Dragons down by only 3. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
70 Rangers. 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Desperation time here. Downfield, he finds Shaheed. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it, touchdown. The Dragons jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one right down the middle. And the Dragons take a 4-point lead.
15. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Dumps it off to Barkley, complete. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go. 47.
They bring Sutton in motion left.
26.
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Abdullah now to return. Dodges another stop. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Complete right side to Washington. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Guys, dig deep.
18 Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready, ready.
Setting up to pass. Got Washington. It's complete. And it gets out of bounds, but just 8 yards. They needed more.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
Cougar 19. Hey, check that, street.
Here's Willis to the air. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Keeps it on the option possession here. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. He could not afford to lose yards there. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Five DBs out there for the Commanders on third.
Chop 60, chop 60. Come on, set. 79 Broncos.
Here he is to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Throw caught by his running back. This is going to go in at the 30. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say goodbye from Rio de Janeiro.